set my alarm for 5:30 this morning and woke up at 7:20. This is ridiculous.
I got you. So don't say anything incriminating, right? Put your spot. You don't even know. I could be reckless at times. I'm a gangster preacher. 10% of the preaching, that's great. But what happens after we leave church? That's where it's at. That's like the people. You got to deal with people. You got to. People expect phone calls. People expect you to get some personal time with you. And even when you have conversations with everyday people that don't know who you are until they find out, oh, you're a preacher. Oh, you're pastor of church. All of a sudden, their whole demeanor change. They want to tell you how they feel God has called them to do something. And these cats could be straight cussing, drinking, and all of a sudden, they switch up like, God got a call on my life too, man.
He ain't through with it.
He ain't through with it yet. Yeah. After I got closed out dry, old man the attendant, he started fussing at me. You know what? It's 10 o'clock. You're supposed to be out here by 10 o'clock. Now, at this point, I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm about to fuss back the door. But then he busts out and said, you the preacher. You know better. Wait. How did, and it's because people watch you.
AC is actually my first tour edition. Now, the Future is a stage name, but what happened was, that's my name when I did secular music.
Gotcha.
I had the mindset of I wanted the people that knew me from when I was secular to be able to connect to what I was doing now. So it was kind of like everybody always calls me AC. Nobody calls me by my first name.
Gotcha.
So it's like if you were to call me by my first name, it's like you're a stranger.
Right. Yeah, totally.
So I was like, I wanted something that let people know that I wasn't the same person, but I also wanted something that connected me to where I was. So that people who were where I was wouldn't be left behind. They could follow where I'm going.
Gotcha.
Hard work, hard work. Hard work, work.
That is crazy.
Hard work, work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work, work. I ain't gonna lie, that's a dope
That
sample.
would be amazing.
That is a dope sample though.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, they have albums.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Coming with a clicked up party, boots laced up, 10 toes down, knowing the guys all on me.
I was about to say, are you wanting to say, knowing my God is all on me?
it sounds churchy saying armor God is on. They say knowing versus knowing that God is on.
I'm just
Coming with a clicked up party, boots laced up, 10 toes down, knowing the God is all on me. Plenty of work in the fields. The system is broke. The city needs hope. So tell them the answer's right here.
All right, let's do another take.
Sing it like you saying, Mary, did you know?
Coming with a clicked up on me, boots laced up, 10 toes down, knowing that God is all on me.
Got that session done. Next stop is home. Gotta go to Mr. and Mrs. Gray's baby shower. Wow. Just did the song for Urban City Radio. I think it's gonna be really good. It's pretty dope. And I like the fact that I'm experimenting with different types of music. And it's all kingdom music, all gospel music, man. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. So just kind of expanding my ears and how I think about music and different genres or whatever, and just really it's opening me up. Like, I really appreciate this experience. Let me tell you something. This is my favorite place to be. I'm gonna tell you why. Not only because I worked here and the people here are amazingly great, but it's a music school. Like, literally, it's a music school, and so many toys to play with. I always get a kick out of being here. I love coming here to visit. It's almost like coming to a music store, but it's not a store. It's a music school. So I don't know, man. I just love this place. Oh, Jay, man. Devin Jenkins.
What's up?
What's up, man? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Cool, man. It's good to see you. We got Michael Snooks. I wish Connor Fryson here.
I look a mess. Beautiful.
A beautiful mess? That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about the position that you have just been cast.
I just casted a part in a movie. It's a feature film that's going to be filming later on in Myrtle Beach by a company out of LA. So I'm very excited, to have this role. And they're still casting. It's in pre-production now, but you can check it out on IMDb. The name of the movie is Another Tango. I think it's going to be great. Great opportunity experience.
Well, I'm be looking out for it. We can definitely be looking out for it.
That's content. Let's tune it up.
Go ahead.
I said the wheels on the bus go round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. All through the time. Yeah. Do the spoken word, William Shatner style. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, thank you.
Well, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have a worship set because it's just part of who we are. Everything.
To worship you, I live. To worship you, I live to worship. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. I love you, Jesus. I worship and
I've had people prophesy over us and say, you're gonna have a child and different things like that, but it's been so long that I began to lose hope. But I think I began to get to a point where we were okay when she was 18. But Beps and I, we've been trying off and on, like intentionally, to have a child. Been taking medicine, doing different things. And one of the things that the doctors diagnosed me with was PCOS, which is like cysts on my ovaries. And so it was hard for us to get pregnant. And this past year, has been just a journey for me, as far as me, my personal relationship with God. And one of the things I've learned, without a doubt, is how good of a father he is. No matter what you're facing, no matter how hard it is, no matter what, he's still good. We were okay, but then God awakened something in me. And it was in me. the word was to trust those desires again. You know, sometimes God will give us a word, and sometimes, if we don't see that, you know, come to pass in our timing, we begin to look away or to tuck it away somewhere and say, okay, God, well, maybe that wasn't you, or maybe that's not for me, or different things like that. But it was to trust those desires again. And the desire for me, honestly, I was like, wow. I was like, babe, we can have a kid. And he was, of course, he's like, babe, you don't see us on the beach somewhere. Kiera's 18, you know, all that. The power of God was on me. I had a cyst on my wrist, and I had cysts on my ovaries, and I felt the power of God over me. And something popped, and the cyst on my arm, it disappeared in the church service. And after that, my period, it was never regulated. After that, April of last year, my period began to regulate. And I began to notice, I'm like, what? Hold on, what is this? You know, and I'm like, wow, God healed me, you know? You begin to celebrate that, but then that desire of the possibility of having a child was still kind of in the back of my mind, because, you know, after checking and doing pregnancy tests, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm pregnant, you know, babe, remember, yeah, we need to get a pregnancy test because I think I'm pregnant. I feel it, you know, all the hormones, you know, but it would be negative, so I get so discouraged in that area. And even when I would pray for other people to become healed, I would hear the enemy in the back of my mind saying, well, you're not healed. How can you pray for someone else to be healed? God is a miracle God. When he says something, he's gonna do it. I don't care what the timing is. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what you're facing. If he says it, he is going to perform what he says. His word will not return void to him. And so the thing with me is that God just said, trust those desires again. So I want to encourage you, whatever those desires, whatever those dreams are, whatever those passions, whatever those gifts, the thing that God has placed in your heart, trust those. If you don't see them right now immediately come to pass, it's okay. It's on its way. Trust those desires. Trust them. And so what happened was, this happened without us even striving. We didn't have to work for this. God just said, here. You know, and it was just birthed out of intimacy. And so I just want to encourage you, with your own relationship with God, spend time with them. Because that's where things happen. It's out of your intimate relationship, one-on-one with him, that things will happen. And so we ended up getting pregnant. I remember I went to, of course, I told him again, babe, I think I'm pregnant. He's like, okay, babe, you know, we'll go get the pregnancy test. And I felt the presence of God on me. Like I felt the presence, felt Holy Spirit just overwhelm me at that point. And I went downstairs and I sat on the couch. No, what I did, I took a picture of it. And I said, you're going to be a dad. I'm, you know, can't wait to meet you in July or whatever. Something like that. And I sat on the couch next to him. And I sent a text to him. Watched the game, of course. His phone goes off. And he's like, I'm like, babe, you're not going to answer that? You know, you want to check that? And so he checks it. And he's like, babe, stop playing. And then he goes back to his game. I'm like, really? The cows are that important? I don't understand, you know? And so then I was like, babe, I'm pregnant. Like, we're pregnant. We're going to have a baby. He was like, babe, stop. And then he was like, for real? I was like, yeah, for real. Okay. Kiera's response was, Mom, when did you find time to do this? We're always together. You know, I'm like, girl, I got my way. And just know that he's good. Know that if he gave you a word, to hold on to that word. Don't let it go. Hold on. Even though it looked like I let it go. But don't let it go. Trust the desires, Josh, that God's placed in your heart, man. Trust those desires, man.
You know, God bless us with Callie. Callie Grace. I threw the Grace on there. Y'all like that Callie Grace? But and we decided to have a baby shower. When we had Kiera, we were in college. Yes. We didn't have a baby shower. So it's like things like this, we're just so grateful. You know what I mean? We don't look for it. We don't, you know, I tell you, before you came in, somebody said something about gifts. And it's like, oh man, we don't even have a gift table. That's not even, it's just the people. You know what I mean? And so the thing is to see all of y'all and look around. I know some came and some left, but there's a connection between us to each and every one in the room. And sometimes we feel like we're all alone in life and life's challenges, but there's somebody there with you. There's somebody with you. So it's like when you feel like you're all alone in this stuff and you don't know what to do, I don't know how to do this, I don't know, I got you.
Hold me when you can hold me, I'll be right there. breathe.